Okay, quick video for Wednesday evening. Reminder to channel members and also Patreons, the Loki is up for you guys. There's a lot of folks that I'm not seeing, so I'm going to give this a few more days because there's no rush. The comments aren't getting deleted or anything, and people who comment know who they are. Get in there if you haven't done it yet. Also, the Diva and the Jupiter, they'll be coming up, but those will be later. The Loki's going to be first, but I'm going to give that a couple more days. The EA and the DAP are in the backpack, as is the Nova, and I've talked to the person about the EA, and he's very patient and friendly, and thank you very much. I appreciate it, bro. If you comment below this video and you are a subscriber, you'll get the Freya 2.0 when I do the video for it. This video in particular that you're watching right now is for a set called the Ceno. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, and it's by a company called ZiiGaat, and I just did a video for a $20 set that I wrecked highly. Now let me go ahead and, there's nothing on that screen. Let me fix that with the magic mouse and bang, there we go. Let's take a look at the frequency graph. This will tell us some stuff. This is essentially the same in its tuning. The Hexa is a 1 DD plus 3 balanced armatures. The ZiiGaat Cinno is a 1 plus 4, so it's 1 balanced armature difference. They are essentially identical from 20 hertz to 1.3 kilohertz, which is the meat, if not all, of the fundamentals for male, female vocals, and a lot of instruments, actually. The harmonics start really in that area for a lot of stuff. A little bit later for some gear, but a lot of it right there. The biggest difference that you see is the gain is different, and this is really referred to as a low PINA set. Stuff like the SA6 series by Dunu, all of them have lower PINA, and a lot of people like that. It's got better extension and better technicalities, of course, and you're paying for that, but it is a low PINA set. It's a kind of a studio type of sound to my ear. It sounds a little bit less. When you're in a studio and you literally have instruments like the drummer, the vocalist, and you can have them on a slider, and you can increase their presence within the mix by increasing it on a slider. A set that's got a low PINA sounds like the vocalist in my library. It's the clearest thing that you pick up, and that is they don't sound as maybe upfront as you might expect in regular tuning or atypical regular PINA that's matching a lot of other people's profiles. This does it different, kind of like the Dunu SA6 does, and this Truthier Hexa doesn't have a low PINA. They got similar fall-off points of it around just before 8 kilohertz, but I don't think the Hexa was a dark set. The Ceno really isn't one I'd call dark either, but it does have low PINA, so it's a smooth, relaxing set, I guess. This is something that would be considered by people that like the Dunu. The extension is something that you're going to have to deal with, but if you like the lower, less intense vocal presentation of a set like this, the way that this is tuned is kind of relaxing. I'm trying to put a positive spin on this because this is not some people's cup of tea. I actually don't have a problem with it personally. I've done some videos recently where I put test tones in the background of 18, 17, 16 kilohertz, and I have not had a person yet say, is there some loud thing going on in the background because it sounds like something is ringing. Not a single person has done that yet at a certain point in the video with a timestamp. So it's kind of a social experiment going on as we speak. But extension is something that a lot of people would like to have because it's like money and power. You don't always need it, but it's nice to have it. Having said that, this is a closer look at the set, and I want to point out the cable. One is the color, which is, I love it. It's like a green blue. It's not an emerald. It's a little darker than that. And also the rubber for the ear hooks is so subtle that I didn't even notice it had it on it. I love this cable. The build quality is okay. So this tuning, I'll talk about it when I do my full review. This is really aimed towards people that like stuff kind of like the Dunu and its presentation of vocals. And the mast, though, the bone conduction driver is actually doing stuff on that. The thing that I would say is that the Duo, or the Nuo, excuse me, is a $20 set, and it comes in a very simple package, and it's got a metal cap on it, and it's just such an easy wreck. This is more expensive, but it's in the same type of box. And the build quality is fine. This is a company that's got the supply chain from idea to wrapped in plastic. They can control the whole thing. I think I would suggest to them, if they see this video, when you start to get up in $99, you're getting in a much more competitive area. Even $30 is competitive now, but at $99 you might want to. The cable's awesome. Don't even change it. Love it. One of my favorites that came stock with any set. And this is a $5,000 plus set from Astel and Kern and VE, and this cable is beige gray, and it came out like a spider. They put it in the box like it was nothing. There was no care whatsoever with this Aura set. But it's all about sound. But that cable, man. So I like this cable a lot, but the build quality, and also I can't see what the balanced armatures are. Like, I checked the Hexa online too. Some companies do that. I think ZiiGaat in the future maybe just name the drivers, or if they're custom ones, and say custom. I'm not going to harp on that, but the presentation should go up with the price, and also the drivers are what? Like, let's share as much as we can when we can, because your competitors are. Let's keep up with the Joneses and then do better than they're doing, because I'd like to see a company that has other companies already that it's building actually do better than the people that they build for. I'm here for you, and I'm going to give you some advice. Presentation up a little bit, and you're using what exactly as drivers? I think that would be great. If you are okay with something like a Dunu or something like a Mest, and you prefer that type of presentation, I have no reason not to wreck this set. Those picks are just me speaking out loud to the companies because they always watch my videos. So up the game, I always recommend that, but level up. And that's it for Wednesday. Again, comment below for the Freya 2.0, and Loki's waiting, and there's a lot of people that I'm waiting for you to come in. I'll give you a few more days, and if you don't show up, the train will move along. And that's it. You guys have an awesome Wednesday. I'll probably see you on Friday, and I'm out.